Every day, people encounter the same mundane problem. Some manage to overcome it, while others simply succumb to the flow, leaving everything as it is. It gives birth to successful individuals and ruins the aspiration of those who deceive themselves. Guess what it's about? Discipline. It goes hand in hand with motivation, yet for some reason, everyone must believe that without this fuel, one cannot even embark on a task. In the end, it turns into a foolish vicious circle where motivation becomes a fleeting encounter with a beautiful dream that dissolves upon collision with harsh reality. In the end, it turns into a foolish vicious circle where motivation becomes a fleeting encounter with a beautiful dream that dissolves upon collision with harsh reality. Enthusiasts of I'll Start on Monday and I'm Not Motivated Enough are likely familiar with this theme, so let's not prolong it and get straight to the point. The first point, though banal, is still useful as knowledge before your pilgrimage. You need to approach your goal with small steps, not trying to do everything at once in a single day. By doing so, you only create stress for your body, which completely kills any desire to do something. Small changes, ones you get used to, lead to surprisingly significant results. Over time, you'll look back and realize how far you've come and how much has changed within you. Use the stairs instead of the elevator. It's only 5 to 7 calories a day, but over a year, it adds up to 5 Snickers bars or 3 pizzas just from walking. Try dusting your entire apartment every day, and after a month, you'll notice how clean your home has become. Learn 5 foreign words each day, and after a year, you'll be able to converse on general topics. With discipline, you can even reach 20,000 words, equivalent to a native speaker level. Everything should be approached gradually, as the brain resists abrupt changes. If you want to discipline yourself, your harmful habits may interfere with planned activities. By programming yourself to prohibit everything, you only increase the desire to approach the forbidden fruit. Acknowledge your vices and start managing them, rather than hastily giving them up if it's challenging for you. Can't live without social media. Set a permissible time for communication, surfing, or reading interesting material. For example, allocate 20 minutes each evening to stay informed about the world. For complete relaxation of your body and soul, have a day a few times a month when you stay in pajamas. Play video games, eat pizza with ice cream, and no one can stop you. It's a kind of release for your creativity and discipline, as well as a solution to the problem of your vices. There's also a small life hack for your lifestyle, nudging, and commitment. Its essence is to reduce the brain's resistance by taking a symbolic step in the desired direction, deceiving the inner procrastinator. Here's an explanation. If you don't want to go to the gym, what's stopping you from just putting on your workout gear and lying on the couch in it? Seriously, that might be enough for you to find yourself doing planks or squats over time. Combine the first and third points. Make small symbolic steps towards your goal. For instance, buy yourself a pair of sneakers, then go to the store for vegetables. Your brain will have a programmed sequence that leads to the conclusion that if you bought sneakers, you are a sporty person, and that means you should avoid the sections with unhealthy food. Nudging is good for your self-esteem. Use it wisely to achieve any task, from small to great. How would you react if I told you that you can engage in mental work for 12 hours a day without using pharmacology and without burning out? There is a system by academician V.A. Obruchev, which divides 24 hours into 3 days. The first day starts early in the morning and ends at noon. The scientist has lunch, takes a break, and starts the second day, which continues until 6 in the evening. The third day extends from dinner to midnight. Thus, Obruchev had 3 days in one, and in a month, 3 months. These 3 days for Obruchev were divided by difficulty. On the first day, he performed challenging work, writing scientific papers. On the second, simpler tasks like reviews, letters, or articles. And on the third, he read and wrote science fiction novels. The Soviet geologist had a separate task box for each day. He believed that the most crucial thing is organizing work. The essence is to divide all work into cycles, manipulating the hormone cortisol and the neurotransmitter orexin. Cortisol is a hormone that rises for most people in the morning, when we wake up, and slowly descends by evening if you work. If there is too much of it, cognitive abilities suffer, and if there is too little, you burn out, procrastinate, etc. Orexin is a neurotransmitter responsible for our alertness. Lack of orexin leads to narcolepsy. So, the cortisol cycle is our working day. We artificially create 3 such cycles of 4 to 4.5 hours each, and the orexin cycle lasts 1.5 hours, including rest. For clarity, I'll show you a diagram and talk about the schedule. You wake up at 7 with an hour for morning procedures. From 8 o'clock to 12:30, our first significant cycle begins, which includes 3 mid-cycles, each with 3 small cycles. Our entire day looks like this: 12:30 to 13:30. Rest after a heavy working day. Take a 20-minute walk, have lunch, nap for 15 to 20 minutes. The main thing is not to spend your rest at your workspace. You can also add pharmacological support here, or shorten the cycles to 3 to 3.5 hours if there's not enough time for workouts or relaxation. With this schedule, you can work comfortably from 8 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. without worrying about your body's resources. During such a daily routine, you remain active all the time, and there won't be a scenario where you burn out after lunch due to active morning work. Also, don't forget that to boost activity, it's better to start the day with raising cortisol, i.e. loud music, exercise, or a contrast shower. Physical activity, amino acids from protein-rich food, and simple day planning with disciplined methods will make you much more productive in a year. You will look back at your journey and be amazed at what you have achieved. For now, it's worth moving slowly but steadily towards your goal for greater efficiency. One of our subscribers asked us to make a video on this topic, so if you have interesting ideas, be sure to visit our VK Public and share them. And just subscribe. We also try to delight you with useful and entertaining content there. And if you enjoyed this episode, the best appreciation would be subscribing to the channel. Thank you all, and see you soon.